Okay,
It's 24:45.
it's good. We're here live at
What, a job, Pat? I don't know what it is, but
Delta. Where are we? No, we're at the Delta Planet Ice for the first game of the Wildcats versus what is the Campbell River um, Elevate team. So this should be a good game. And forgive me, I'll do my best for zooming in and zooming out, given the fact that this tripod doesn't have turning capabilities. But it's the best of a packed house here, which is just consisting of parents. And my assistant today, who's going to be doing color commentating, is Mr. Ryan Joyce.
cool. We're back home.
Yeah, everyone back at home watching. I can't really tell. We're using a new platform right now, so I'm not sure how many people are actually watching the game. But we have to switch platforms for live streaming. So hopefully, those who are watching, this is working out, and you guys are able to live stream while we're doing it. I think we have 3 people watching, so that's great. So first on the ice, we're going to have Keller on the wing. I believe that's Jet Gervais at center. No, it's Gill. Gill, Martel, and Keller to start off. They elevate. They have to take possession and transition out of their zone. Bernard moves the puck. There's Keller now with the puck as he moves into the zone, takes a shot. Oh, I'm going to have to move from the stanchion here. The stanchion's going to be right in my way. Let's go right about here. That's better. And we're going to have a face-off in the elevate zone. That's Stamatakis. And Winship takes a draw. Winship wins it back. Here's Nate Tilley in the corner right in front. The puck gets out of the zone. Elevate now, skating hard as they take their first shot on net, and that's saved. I'll try and zoom in here for you. Zoom in and zoom out. It's going to be a little challenging to do this at the same time. Elevate now, putting some pressure on. As the Wildcats are regrouping in their own zone. Here's Nate Tilley, passes it out over to Stamatakis. Stamatakis now takes the puck. He's got it. No call on the play. As the puck's able to make its way out of the zone and elevate. There's Stamatakis pressuring, and he just misses that hit as they move into the zone, wrap around, attempt. Elevate able to get the puck back. Elevate now with the shot. Second shot on net. That's a save. All right, Elevate. I've had 2 shots on net so far. 2-1 shots. And I'm doing my best not to make this a Blair Witch shaking camera event. The Wildcats win the puck but lose it quickly as the puck goes deep into the corner. Puck comes out and here's... Oh, and Kostelski just misses the net. As the puck goes into the corner, Gervais passes the puck back to the D. Weston misses a shot as they elevate transition now as they come out of their zone and into the Wildcats area. Yamamoto playing the body as the puck comes out to Gervais. And I believe Gervais is wearing a new mask, if I'm not mistaken. Look good, play good. Puck gets dumped deep into the zone. There's a heavy hit on Winship on the D there. Elevate back to the D. He loads up, takes a shot. And that goes just wide. Puck played around as Gervais calmly moves the puck out. And that's going to make its way out of the zone as the Wildcats all do a line change. shot blocked there at the blue line. Wildcats taking some pressure by the Elevate team here, which essentially is the Campbell River team minus a couple of players from their regular team. So it's going to make for a good game. I guess what I'm going to do is I think parents would appreciate more if I focused on keeping the camera steady and watching the game than focusing on trying to call out the right numbers, because we're a bit far right now. So I'll leave it there, put down my piece of paper, and we'll focus on the game. And here we go. Wildcats go around. They're going to regroup behind the net. Here comes Kirsten, a little tip. Still doesn't make its way out of the zone. The puck comes up. Tries to make a move there, but the Elevate defenseman plays it cleanly, and they're able to get it out. Puck stolen. And it comes back in the zone. Elevate defenseman gets it up to number 14 as Big Chouinard there plays the body. The Wildcats dump it in as Elevate goes behind the net to regroup. Here's Keller with some pressure. Good hit there. Wildcats are going to have to apply some pressure and play the body. They're going to make some advancements in this game. Here's Joyce behind the net. Joyce now with the puck as he's pressured by two Elevate players. Puck now behind the net, and it comes out to number 12 on defense for Elevate. Oh, and a great little Tilly there. Passes right across. Just in the skates of Samatakis isn't able to get it. Elevate now behind the net. Elevate back to the D. The 13 takes a shot and he whiffs. In the skates now, here's Tilly. Samatakis out with the puck. Samatakis passes it back to Gervais. Gervais takes a shot. That's a great attempt. Here's Samatakis behind the net, and he plays it around. That makes its way all the way back and kept smartly in there by Weston as the play remains deep into the zone. Here's Koselski now with some pressure. Elevate able to get it out of the zone as Weston plays the body cleanly and takes the puck off the body. Koselski with the puck, makes a dangle, gets past one, past two. The puck gets caught up in his feet. Yamamoto plays the puck back a little bit too far for Kirsten, who's going to have to go all the way back to retrieve it. Big clean breakout there as the puck goes back and forth. But Elevate now. Break out of their own zone. And a quick dangle there by the Elevate player. Luckily loses the puck. And it looks like we're going to have our first penalty of the game. Oh, my mistake. It looks like the net's off instead. No penalty. So the Wildcats put to the test here, first game of the tournament by this Campbell River Elevate team who's playing the stick hard, playing the body hard, and the Wildcats are going to have to equally do as such.
Wildcats will be well served to get the puck in deep.
Get the puck in deep. Simple stuff. Simple stuff, right? Here we go. Here's Abel Gill coming across. Oh, and the puck, that pass just a little bit too far for Martel. Elevate now transitioning. As he go back, tries to play acutely into the inside, but smart play there by our defenseman. Puck bouncing back and forth a bit between the possession, and Gill passes it back. An Elevate player deflected all the way down, so it's not an icing. Here's Keller in the corner. Keller in front. Passes out front. Oh, Martel not able to get much on that shot. Elevate players now just dump it in cleanly as Joyce grabs the puck. Joyce behind the net. Moves the puck up. Wildcats actually doing a bit of some flipping here with the passing and not able to get clean passes. Nate Tilley behind as he controls it up along the boards and he takes pressures by 2. Clean pass out. Oh, and a big hit on Keller to take the puck away and Elevate transition quickly into the Wildcat zone as he goes around the defenseman. Here's Joyce to retrieve the puck and he circles back, trying to gain some space over to Chouinard. Chouinard reverses, loses the puck. Puck makes its way out. 2-on-1. Here's a shot, and he scores! Nate Tilley from a great pass from Keller. And the Wildcats take advantage of a good 2-on-1 to go up 1-0 at 7:07 in the first period. Face off won by the Elevate, move it back to their D. D-to-D pass. As they get it out. And here's the graph with the puck up against the boards. Stamatakis now dumps it in. Goalie saves it as here's Winship now with the puck. Pass out in front to Tilley. Tilley by himself. Refs letting the majority go here. A little bit of slashing and hacking and a little bit of how you doing, but refs are letting it happen. Stamatakis tries to dump it in, but the defenseman able to get it and passes it up into the neutral zone. Wildcats now with possession behind the net. As they move it into the corner, pass up to Stamatakis, taken away by the Elevate player. Elevate player now takes a shot. Oh, and that's swallowed up.
Shots are 4-3 for Elevate.
Shots 4-3. Shots are 4-3 right now. McLean playing a great game. Stopping everything that's coming her way. Oh, a great little pass there by Jet. Just a bit too far for Kostelski. Kostelski now applying some pressure as number 14 goes behind the net and an outlet pass to his winger. Elevate now transitioning quickly into the zone for the Wildcats. Crosby played the body really well on that one-on-one there. Didn't let his man get by. A little bit of a dangerous play there by the Elevate player, checking from behind. As the game gets a little bit more physical, great outlet pass there by Crosby to Kostelski. Here comes Kostelski into the zone. God damn it, this zoom is killing me. Puck in front of the net. Here's Gervais. Oh, not able to get it. I apologize. I was too zoomed in there and wasn't able to get it unzoomed quickly. And another shot on net. Wildcats applying some pressure now, able to keep the puck in. And that puck goes out of bounds. We're going to have a face-off in the Elevate zone. Good pressure by that line there. Keep the puck in the zone. We're going to have the Gill, Martel, and Keller line with Joyce and Chouinard on D. Puck won by Elevate. As that puck's deflected. Good job by Martel to keep it in. Takes a shot. Oh, and that's a blocker save. Oh, and a big hit by Gill. Elevate now. Coming to the zone. They take a quick shot, and that's a great save by McLean. Blocker save to the outside. Both teams playing a little bit more physical now. Here comes Joyce. Looks like he's going to bring it in. Takes a shot, and that's deflected wide. Joyce maintaining his positioning into the offensive zone. As the puck comes around the other side, and Elevate are going to be able to get it out. Elevate now skating hard. Number 9 for Elevate takes a shot. McLean saves it and deflects high. Is he going to get out? Here's Gill now. Is Gill going to have a breakaway? Abel Gill. Oh, and a great save. Great opportunity by Abel Gill. Elevate's goaltender keeps him in it. Face-off won by Winship. Shot on net by DeGraff, and that's another good save by the Elevate goaltender, DeGraff. Face-off one. We'll call that one won by Elevate as they move it across. Get it out all the way back to DeGraff, who's going to look for Nate Tilley in the corner. Oh, and the puck out wide open. Here comes Stamatakis with the puck now. And he just gets it out. Looked like it touched the defenseman's stick, and no ice called by the referee. Elevate now on a 2-on-1. And Elevate score a nice top shelf goal in top left on a 2-on-1 transition really quickly out of the zone. We've got a tied game. Yamamoto line out with Kostelski and Gervais. Face-off won by the Elevate team. Number 15. Oh, and a great play there. I believe that was by Crosby. Elevate quickly, steal the puck and come back into the zone. Pass in front of the net. Oh, McLean with a great save. Tip. That was a tip attempt. McLean just stops that, and we're going to have another face-off to the left of McLean. Even game so far with 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Shots 9-7, yeah. Shots are even. Ryan, do you have time on ice?
I don't actually.
Yeah, okay. You're going to have to up your game a bit. Well, here's Yamamoto for the steal. And Pat's supposed to get on. Yamamoto now gets the puck in deep. Oh, and that puck just gets a bit too far for Gervais. Puck now sent back into the Elevate zone, but Wildcats had to check up the offside and weren't able to take advantage. But here's Yamamoto keeping it in. Yamamoto with a shot. Oh, and the puck rolled on his stick just in the last moment. Yamamoto was all loaded up there to take a shot, and the puck rolled on his stick. Well, we got 9 viewers. So hello to everyone from afar, and thanks for watching. Face-off won by Elevate team as number 9 goes behind the net. Here's Gill now, who's going to skate back and pressure. Elevate player able to get by the first defenseman. Great save by... Did it go out, or was that McLean save? It's a bit hard to tell from this angle. Face-off, one back to Elevate. Wildcats looking to get it out of their zone. Good outlet pass. Here's Martel. Martel coming up the wing. Loses the puck. Little backhand pass, and Martel has it once again. Martel now dumps it in. Dump it in and chase. Here's Keller now. As Elevate reverse their play behind the net, and Keller almost received that pass. Puck transitioning in the neutral zone as that shot on net is covered up, or we're going to have a face-off inside the Wildcat zone. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Up to Tilly. Tilly looking for an outlet pass. A bit too far. There's Stamatakis battling for it, and the Elevate team just dumps it in cleanly. Stamatakis went for that hit. Puck kept in by the Elevate, and the puck's going to be sent around to the other side. Oh, and a great steal by Winship. Winship takes a shot. It just went wide. Puck kept in. Here's Schwarard, loads up, takes a shot. Puck saved. And that will be the end of the first period. Tight game. 1-1.
Shots are 10-9.
Shots are 10-9 for the Elevate team. So, yeah. I don't know, Ryan, what did you see there?
Pretty good game. We need to be more physical.
Yeah.
I think this team is, I've noticed some stickers. They are Campbell River plus a few kids from first class 2013, I believe. Good players, but we need to be more physical.
Yeah, it seemed like the Elevate were a little bit more physical and attacking on the puck. And the Wildcats are doing pretty good and keeping themselves in it and having some moments of transition where they keep the puck in the zone. And they're going to need to do that if they're going to be relevant in winning these games. And of note, we've looked at the different teams in the rosters. Ryan Joyce here, a beautiful mind, tends to know some of the players from the other.
Noticing the stickers on the helmets.
Just noticing the stickers on the helmets, and there are a bunch of good players from different teams that we've played along the years. Semiamu, and just like this Campbell River team, each game is going to be a battle unto itself, and so they're going to have to battle hard every single game. You see Coach Vic giving some. Let's zoom in a bit. A little bit of animated talk to fire his team up, because that's what's needed. Grit, determination, and battling. Starting the second period, we're going to have, looks like Joyce and Schwarnard on D with Yamamoto, Kostelski, and Gervais on the forward line. Face-off battle, won by the Wildcats, and Gervais dumps it in. Here's Yamamoto with the puck. Oh, he's taken off the puck, and a backhand goes just over the net. Puck battle won by the Elevate now, who are able to get out of the zone. Gets past Bernard. Elevate passes out in front. Good stick save by McLean. McLean covers that up. Quick transitioning game where one team takes advantage of the opportunity as soon as they get it. Just like Elevate's first goal. Came really quick in their transition. And Elevate wins that face-off and they retreat back. Get a quick give-and-go pass as they gain entry into the Wildcat zone and pass deep into the corner. Pass out in front. And that just went wide. Pass back to the Elevate. Saved by McLean, who kicks it out to the corner. That puck's rimmed around. Here's the graph, but the puck loses it. Pass out in front, and another save by McLean. Puck lost again. Wildcats retreating in their own zone. They're having some difficulty getting out of their own zone once again. Here's the graph, though. Able to get it out. Yeah, lost his stick there for a second. Had to kick the puck out of the zone. And here's Koselski with the puck. Koselski with a nice move. Goes around. Koselski still has the puck. Backhand pass, and that was intercepted. Here comes the Elevate now. Transitioning. Great place by Coward, who takes the body and takes the puck away at the same time. Pass. Oh, and a good attempt to try and deflect that puck in. Elevate transition, and they break into the zone. Pass out in front, that's just too far. Here's Gill now with the puck. He passes it behind the net. Kirsten up to Keller. Their defenseman's pinching in as there's a battle up along the boards. The Elevate come out with it, but that was a good stick save by Coward to see if Martel can able to get it out and Elevate keep that pressure. And here's Kirsten. Kirsten with the puck. He's able to get around two players, and he keeps going. Kirsten takes a shot, low hard shot, and that's blocked. Puck comes all the way back, and Joyce is going to have to come back to gather it. Austin Joyce with the puck. He'll come all the way back behind the net. Here's Joyce. Joyce now goes around two players. Gains his zone. Goes around the net in front. Oh, right in front to Martel. Just wasn't able to get enough on that. Elevate transitioning now. Look to pass it out, but they lose the puck. Just Koselski. Puck bouncing back and forth between possession. Comes all the way back to Joyce, loads up, takes a shot. That's a bit high and deflects off someone's back. Elevate now, just dump it in and gain the zone. Here's Chouinard behind the net with the puck. Chouinard moves it up to Tilly. Tilly tries to get it out. It looked like it got out, but the referee's way down in the other side of the rink. Puck up to Nate Tilly, who gets it out. Great play by Tilly, who intercepts the puck, and then he dumps it in. Pressure here by the Wildcats as Elevator trying to break out, and they do, and they try to come in, and Weston plays that puck very cleanly. He takes the possession away. Stamatakis with a nice pass up to Gervais. Gervais dekes him out. Oh, and a good play by the defenseman there to take the body. Some good battles here by both teams, and the puck comes all the way back. As Noah Weston retreats. Noah Weston moves the puck up, and it's up to Gervais. Gervais moves it up to Yamamoto. Yamamoto's got some speed. Takes a shot, and that's blocker save out to the corner. This game's picked up a couple notches of speed. We're going to have a breakaway. Breakaway for the Elevate. Elevate takes a shot, and they score. And just as we discussed, that game of transitions is where opportunities are made, and Elevate just like that. Take advantage of a transitional play on a breakaway, and the game is now 2-1 with 9:51 remaining in the second. Face-off won by the Wildcats as Martel gains his zone. Wildcats behind the net. Looks like we're going to have a power play for the Wildcats as McLean was going for a skate there for the man advantage, and we'll see what the call is. Looks like number 17 for the Edge. for roughing, I believe. And Wildcats will be on the first power play of the game. Great time for Wildcats to take advantage of this and even up the game. And as soon as the timekeepers put up the score. Yeah, I'm not one to judge. I'm horrible at the timekeeping. Okay. There we go. Abel, Gill, Martel, and I believe it's Tilly with Coward on D. Great play there for Coward to keep it in. Tilly tries to chip it over, and Wildcats dump it in deep, and it goes behind the net. I believe that's Martel now deep, takes a shot. Oh, and that goes on the inside of the pad, but goaltender is able to cover it up. I believe Martel was looking for the far side on a pass.
4 shots for Martel today.
4 shots by Martel today already. Well, he's having a strong game. And out comes the Winship, Stamatakis, and Nate Tilly line with Joyce and Chouinard on D. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Back to Joyce. Joyce. Back to Tilly. Tilly loads up, takes a shot. Hits the post. He comes out in front. Oh, and that attempt to get it out was kept in by Joyce, who moves it back over to Tilly. Tilly now. Give and go. Tilly. Oh. And the Elevate defender came out way past the blue paint, cut down the angle, and take that shot away. And we're going to have another face-off to the right of Elevate's goaltender. Face-off won, momentarily won. The Wildcats are going to have to go all the way back to retreat. And here's Joyce with the puck. Joyce now with some speed. He's going to move it up to Stamatakis. Stamatakis now gains his own, moves it up to Tilly. Tilly now moves it back to Chouinard. Chouinard loses it in his skates for a second, and he's going to have to come back out of the blue line. Here's Joyce now. Joyce moves it up to Tilly. Puck bounces off his stick as he chops at it. Winship loads up, takes a quick shot. Here's Stamatakis now. Stamatakis moves it back to Joyce on D, who moves in, and they switch spots. Winship gives pressure as Chouinard. The puck gets past him, but it's going to be a foot race. Chouinard loses an edge. And it looks like Elevate now. And here comes Stamatakis with some speed. Stamatakis that moves it up. Moves it across, and a shot from an angle from Kostelski. We'll call it a bit of a Leon Draisaitl angle, and try to go high, and the goaltender grabbed that, and that's going to be the end of the power play as 1 second remains. Face-off won by the Wildcats, but teams are even up. Puck comes back to Weston. Weston now takes a shot. Deflects in front of the net. Bit of a scramble, and that Elevate player now tries to get past the defenseman who plays the puck, and puck bouncing back and forth. Here's Weston. Weston moves it up through the center, and he's going to make his way up to Yamamoto, who dumps it in. It's going to make its way behind the net. Great play by DeGraff to keep it in as the Elevate made an errant pass. Here's Koselski, switches back. Puck comes out of the zone. And here's Coward. Smart play by Coward there not to go to the opposite side because he was getting blocked off by a couple of players. And as Yamamoto dumps it in, we're going to have a line change. Elevate regrouping as number 5 looks to be pinching on Elevate. Here's a steal by Gervais. Gervais with the puck. He circles back, looks for a pass, gets it back to Coward. Coward over to Gill. Gill loads up, takes a shot. That's gone to the side. We're going to have another 2-on-1 as Elevate able to get it on the zone. And personnel. Oh. And a one-timer by number 14. And these quick transitions by the Elevate team seem to be catching the Wildcats off guard. The immediate break turns into a shot. The score is 3-1 with 5:40 remaining in the second. Elevate now gain the zone. And for those at home, I just muted it and gave a bit of a loud yell to the boys to pick up their game. They look a little bit flat-footed and a bit dejected because it is now 4-1 with 2 goals in the last 2 minutes. Wildcats really have to pick up the pressure of applying the body, making some passes, and they look a bit flat-footed. And here's Joyce now as he breaks in and he takes a shot that's deflected, but it comes to Winship, I believe it is. Passes it back and it comes around. Stamatakis dumps it all the way back in deep. Puck comes out. Elevate now, just dump it in. As Joyce is going to give chase behind the net. He rims it around to Stamatakis. He rims it around the other way and switches sides. That's going to come to Tilly, who has a bit more room. Tilly now chips it, but doesn't get much. Tilly chips it up to Stamatakis, and that's intercepted. Here comes Chouinard behind the net. Regrouping, looking for a pass outlet. No one's there. Chouinard now off the board. That's going to be hard for Tilly to intercept. Tilly now. Over to Stamatakis. Stamatakis takes a shot, and that's a bit wide. Elevate now, just dump it in. Give chase as they pressure Joyce, who's coming up along the puck. Puck out in front. Oh, that was a close call for the Elevate player. He shot it just wide. Yamamoto's giving some life here. Is probably the only player who's actually trying to hit someone. And that's what the Wildcats are going to need if they're going to have to give any type of chance in this game. Gervais now clean outlet pass to Stamatakis as he cleanly goes around one player, takes a shot, and that goes just wide. Puck race, and that comes out. That's going to be offside. Well, some spurts of life here. And you can hear some of the parents here cheering on the Wildcats to wake them up a bit. Face-off won by Koselski, who gives it to Gervais, who's going to try and go around. And Elevator just really playing a lot more of an aggressive game and taking the puck away from the Wildcats, who outworking them entirely. Yeah, it's a good way of putting it. Wildcats, no, they don't seem themselves, actually. Here's a chance for, yeah. Puck goes behind the net, all the way around the corner, and Yamamoto plays the body. As the Elevate try to break it out, and Gervais is going to keep it in. Gervais loads up, deflected shot, and that goes just wide and high. Puck back to, I believe it was DeGraff. Yeah, it was DeGraff, and the puck goes around the net. Here's Kostelski now, protecting the puck with his body as he's got two players on him. Gervais wins the puck out in front, and that's stolen by the Elevate player.
Good job, good job.
Great play by DeGraff to take that puck away. Here's Gervais now.
Come on, Jet.
Elevate are really taking away the time and distance from the Wildcats, who are not giving them an opportunity to do much, whether it be stick work or anything, really. Here's the puck up to Kostelski. Kostelski takes a shot just wide. Puck moving up. Oh, Coward. Great play. Puck almost taken away from him there. Here's Kirsten. Kirsten with the puck as he's skating up. Kirsten now. Oh, and a great opportunity. Just lost the puck at the very end there. Drop pass between the Elevate players to try and get it up into the neutral zone. Puck stolen by Martel. Martel takes a shot and he scores! Martel scores a pivotal goal with 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining in the second period,
Fifth shot of the game.
giving some life into the Wildcats, who need to turn it around here. Martel with his fifth shot of the game, having a great game so far. Puck intercepted by Tilly, who dumps it in, and Elevate looking to get it out. Joyce wins the puck, and he's going to load up, take a shot, and that goes low, hard off the side of the net. Kept in by Chouinard. Chouinard loads up. Pad save. Second pad save, and that's going out to the corner. Joyce tried to keep it in there, but unable to. As he goes inside. Cuts to the middle, tripped. No call because the ref wasn't looking. Chouinard able to keep the puck in by kicking it. 14 seconds remaining in the third period. Elevate able to get it out. It's going to come all the way back. Here's Austin Joyce now running out of time. 3 seconds until he's just going to get the puck out as the buzzer goes. And that'll do it for the second period. Score of 4-2. Okay. It looks like we're only going to have a 13-minute third period here. Obviously, try to save the time, and we're going to have the Yamamoto, Kostelski, and Gervais line start. Wildcats win the faceoff as Martel circles back, and he gives it up to Kostelski. Kostelski now. He's cutting in. Still with the puck now. Dumps the puck in deep. It goes all the way around. That should be a whistle as the puck bounced out and hits some player on the bench, but it continues as the Elevate go all the way down into their zone. We're going to have a face-off. And Wildcats are going to have a quick change here, 30-second shift. As the Gill, Keller, and Lee Martel line are out. Kirsten and shot on net. McLean's just going to save that. Take no chances, and we'll have another face-off. Face-off won by the Elevate. Back to the D. Number 12 loads up, takes a shot, and that's deflected off Gill's stick. Goes behind the net. Looks like the ref is calling a high stick on the Elevate, and we'll have a face-off outside of the Wildcat zone. No, it was a high stick. Sorry, no, I wasn't. Kirsten now with the puck. Moves it up to Tilly. Tilly smartly dumps it in. Elevate dump it around the net as Martel blocks that. Martel now with the puck. Behind the net. Moves it over to Keller. Keller moves it back over. Over to the D. Here's Coward. Coward's looking for someone. Moves it back all the way to the corner, and Keller's going to go behind the net with it. Keller looking, comes out in front, moves it back. Here's Coward. In front of the net. Lost that. Here's Kirsten with the shot. Kirsten takes a shot. Oh, and that's saved by the goaltender. It goes out to the corner. Martel back out. Oh, and a good deflection. Just tried to squeeze underneath the goaltender's pads. It couldn't get there. Great shift by this. And we got a 3-on-1 by the Elevate. Transitioning quickly. Back and forth. I honestly don't know if that went in, but it was a very tic-tac-toe play.
No, it didn't go in.
It didn't go in. Well, that was an amazing save by McLean if it did not go in. We might have some penalties after the fact.
Yes.
Coincidentals. And it looks like McLean did make that save. That was a fantastic save because there was some great passing there. That was a huge opportunity for the Elevate to take a 3-goal lead. It keeps it at a 2.
Yeah.
Coincidental minors for both teams is there's a face-off won by the Wildcats as Joyce goes behind the net. Chouinard and Joyce go back and forth. Back to Joyce. Joyce now looking for an outlet pass. And Joyce is going to bring it out himself. Puck goes behind the net. Stamatakis plays it behind the net. Stamatakis out with a steal in front of the net. Unfortunately, there wasn't anybody there, and Elevate able to go around. Elevate now player 2-on-1 takes a shot. Great save by McLean as that bounces up in the air. Here's Joyce now, moves up to Stamatakis. Stamatakis now off the shin pads. Stamatakis moves it up to Tilly. Tilly by himself amongst 4 players, and we're going to have a line change. Kostelski with some pressure. Oh, and a great stick by Kostelski. Kostelski dumps it in. It's going to go all the way back. Here's Yamamoto in front. Yamamoto, oh, and he just misses. Lots of action here, lots of shots. Another shot off to the shin pad of that goaltender has made 4 or 5 saves in a row, and he covers it up. Wildcats with some wild opportunities. Must have been 5, 6 saves all in a row. 5. Here's Yamamoto with the win, and it's a strong win, and it goes outside of the zone. Weston retreats, and he moves it back over to the Graf. Gervais moves it over to Kostelski. Kostelski now looking for a pass, as he's just going to dump it in, and Campbell Rivers, number 9, is going to quickly turn, but Wildcats look like they try to keep it in. It is onside. Number 55 now for Elevate. Moves it across, and it gets too far for number 57. Puck battles in the corners. It comes out front for the Elevate team, but loses it to Gervais. Oh, bit of a knee on knee, but Yamamoto is going to be able to come out with it. Yamamoto with the puck. Yamamoto stops, and the puck's just taken off of his stick by number 4. Here's Joyce now. Joyce moves it all the way up to Kostelski. He's by himself. Kostelski back with the puck. Puck in his feet, and he just gets away from him. That shot well wide. Elevate now. Taking control in the Wildcat zone. Wildcats looking for some kind of opportunity, and they might have it here on a breakaway. Here's Kai Keller. Oh, Kai just gets a bit too far from it. It's covered up. Kai Keller with a great opportunity. Four-2 game here with 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third period. That face-off won by the Wildcats and dumped all the way back in. Here's Keller with the puck, looking to take the body, and he does. The puck goes all the way around to Gill, but it's too far for him, and Elevator are able to get it out.
Right now. Yep, there you go. There you go. Make sure.
Number 14 on Elevate moves it across. Takes a high shot, and McLean able to take that off her shoulder. That shot goes well high, around over to the corner. Another outlet pass. Here we go. Kai Keller. Puck right in the corner here for Gill. Here's Keller now. Great body. Ref's not calling anything, so hopefully Keller doesn't take one. And he lets him go. Refs are really letting it go here. Shot deflected by the Elevate player, and it goes into the corner. Here's Stamatakis now. Is he going to have a break? He loses the puck as it's stolen away by 15. Stamatakis now moves it. Elevate transitioning now back into the zone. Puck's bouncing around as everyone keeps losing possession of the puck. Comes out to Martel. Martel now tried for the long pass that was deflected and played down. That one taken away again. Here's Joyce with the steal. Joyce now gains his zone. Joyce takes a shot. Easy save. Well, the face off to the left of this Campbell River goalie. He's playing quite well. Face off one by the Elevate. Great steal there by Tilly. Tilly out in front. Elevate able to come out of the zone cleanly. Here's Nate Tilly now. Nate Tilly with the puck. Trying to keep it up along the boards. Puck out in front. Shot by Samatakis was blocked. Here's going to be Weston. Takes another shot. That didn't have much mustard on it, so. Puck comes all the way back as he's Kirsten rims it around. It's going to get out as Yamamoto gets it out of the zone. Lots of players. There are almost 7 players, but ref lets it go. Equally, the Wildcats probably have 7 players on right now. He lets that go. At least he's fair. Here comes Koselski flying around the corner, beats his first man. Koselski, and a blocker save. Back out in front. Anybody there? High shot and a great save.
Only played the first 2 periods, but
Yeah, this has been a much improved period, and Wildcats are going to really need a goal here pretty soon in order to make it a possibility of winning this game. Here's a shot deflected by Yamamoto, goes down, and he scores! Good deflection by Yamamoto, and then takes advantage of his own rebound. But just as I said, the Wildcats needed that goal. 15-3 for the Wildcats, and they needed that now more than ever. With 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the third period, and it's a 1-goal game. Yamamoto wins the face-off. Kirsten back up to Gervais, and that gets a bit too far as the Elevator are going to look to transition out of their zone. And it gets out. 2-on-1.
Get him right now. Stop him.
Oh, and a great save on McLean. Wildcats really need to keep up this pressure. - 4-3 game with 3:48 remaining in the third, and we'll see when Coach Vic Gervais pulls the goalie if it gets to that point soon. Puck behind the net. Elevate circling behind. Pass out in front, and a hard slap shot just went wide. Looks like Martel. Martel looking for an outlet pass. Into the feet of Gill. Gill behind the net. Great steal. Keller with the steal again. Keller with a flip pass. Oh, and it just hit the defender's stick and jumped over Gill. Keller behind the net, or I believe it's Tilly. Tilly now. Tilly looking for a pass across over to Gill. Gill moves it back to Schneider. Schneider, quick shot, deflection. Oh, that's... Oh, yeah! And the Wildcats have luck in their fortune with an own goal by the defenseman from Elevate, and we have a tie game with 2:53 remaining. It's pressure that makes diamonds, right?
Right.
And that's exactly what the Wildcats have been doing in terms of pressuring. And we got a tied game with 2 minutes remaining. Samatakis dumps it in. Puck comes out, and it's kept in cleanly. Takes a shot. Oh, and that's deflected wide. Stamatakis goes to deflect it, and that's taken by the defenseman for the Elevate. Elevate now transitioning quick into the zone. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Here's the Elevate. Quickly now move it. Oh, and that puck deflects just high. A little bit of head contact there on that body check. I believe that's to number 3. Is that 3 or 13? I can't tell. I believe that's Tilly, who's able to get off the ice on his own accord, which is good news, but no penalty here by the referees. Why would you call, right? 2 minutes remaining. Nate Tilly. Face off won by the Elevate as they move it around in the zone. Wildcats trying to get it out, and they do. Long pass in the neutral zone. Here's Kostelski with the puck. Kostelski takes a shot, and that's off a shin pad. Here's Gervais with the puck, and he just loses it as it goes just out of his reach. And Elevate defender looking to get it out of the zone, but that one just out of the reach of Gervais. Puck bouncing around. Elevate now coming into the zone one-on-one against Gervais. Takes a shot, and that goes well wide. 1 minute and 24 remaining. Here's Kostelski, and is he able to take the body and get it out of the zone? Number 17 for the Elevate. Moves it up. One-on-one with Person as he plays the body. Puck in the feet, and Yamamoto gets it out of the zone. Elevate dump it right back in. This will give a second for the Wildcat to gain a breakout. And here's Kostelski with the puck. Kostelski now through the middle's neutral zone. Yamamoto not able to take possession of it. 14 now with 45 seconds remaining in the period. Bit of a dirty hit there, and the ref still doesn't call it. Yamamoto now, 45 seconds with a hard pass. Gervais looks like he's at the end of his shift and not able to get to it, and he goes off. No icing called by the ref as we're allowed to play on with 30 seconds remaining. Number 17 pressured into the corner. Here's Joyce now with the puck. 17 seconds. It looked like the clock actually got stuck for a second. Oh, and a quick deflection, and McLean covers that up. 13 seconds remaining in the game. And a massive save by McLean. Face-off won by the Elevate. Did they keep it in? No, they don't. Puck almost stolen. Here's Yamamoto. Yamamoto dumps it in. 4 seconds remaining. 3 seconds. And the game is over. Great turnaround by the Wildcat to tie this game up at the very end. And I believe it stays a tie, right? There's no... Yeah. Well, it was a great... What was this shot? 41? Shots were 41-21 for the Wildcats. And really turned it around in that third period. Especially in the last 5 minutes of the game. To score 2 goals. One of which was lucky from an own goal from the Elevate. But either way, Wildcats will take it and they'll come into this tournament with a tie against a tough team. And that'll have it, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m.